I've never gone through something like that before in my life. It kind of has been a smooth sailing for me, and I'm disappointed in the year, but I'm kind of okay with having that because I've grown from it. I became a better player. It's made me kind of sit back and relax and see what I got to do to get out of slumps, and it's just kind of made me a better player.
Just I mean, I know everyone wants to hit. Do you think you, Beloso, Garza, that's where the power's going to come from?
I mean, we got a lot of guys that can swing the bat on this team. Eddie Smith, he's helped us out a lot this fall and so far. And I mean, I think some people might surprise us this year. I mean, we got a lot of power. We got a lot of new guys, and I'm just excited about this year.
Several people have said our Joe Brady.
Oh yeah, Eddie's awesome. He's one of the smartest baseball minds I think I've ever talked to, and he's always bringing those positive vibes to the field. He's ready to work. He's never sleeping. He's 100% right when we step here, and it's awesome to have him, and he's a good pickup for us.
What did you know about him prior to him coming here? Did you know much about him?
I did not, and I saw that we hired him, and we kind of talked on the phone a little bit. Then once we got here, he was ready to go, and it was awesome. He has us ready, and we're excited for this year.
Do you know Cody Hosey? Does he mention that last year?
Yeah, we've talked about him a little bit, and he just said what he did with him, and it's pretty cool how he helped him out, and I think he's going to help out this team a lot.
The pitching staff, it seems like Coach said that they could kind of carry the way early on. The lineup figures itself out. Is that what you're kind of seeing out of this guy?
I mean, just our thing is just do your role. Don't try to do too much. Just stay within yourself. And I mean, some days the pitchers might kind of carry that game in the low-scoring games, and sometimes it might be a high-scoring game, and the hitters have to kind of figure it out. And sometimes it might be a defensive game, and it's just kind of just do your role, and whatever happens, just try to find a way to win.
Eric Walker, a guy who's pitched in Omaha, he's your midweek starter. That kind of speaks to
your
depth, huh?
I mean, I don't think Coach hasn't told us kind of the roles of the team yet. So we still got, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks until the season. So we're just kind of taking it day by day and just seeing who fits best in which roles.
Sorry if you got the question already, but what does wearing that number mean to you as far as being a leader and stepping up this year?
Oh, it's honestly unreal because just knowing that Antoine wanted to pass it down to me, and you just look at the previous guys that's worn 8 and how they've represented this program on and off the field. It's kind of special knowing that they wanted me to represent it. It's an honor, and it's kind of different for me too because I've worn number 2 my entire life. This is the first time I'm wearing a different number, but it's something I couldn't pass up on, and I was honored to get the chance to represent it.
How does this year feel different from last year in terms of, I think last media day was the last day you guys were allowed to say national championship because you were ranked number 1 in Omaha. It's always an expectation, but this year it feels like more of a, we're going to actually take this one game at a time. Does it feel different in that regard?
No, I mean, Coach has always told us since I've been here, it's one game at a time. If you look at Omaha, you're going to pass up all those 56 games in the regular season plus SEC tournament and regional, super regional. So we gotta look at February 14th against Indiana. They're a great program. They got a great history, and take it one day at a time. And honestly, one practice at a time. We still got 3 or 4 weeks till the season, so we just gotta take it one day at a time and see who fits which roles and can keep competing.
What was Antoine's advice to you about the number 8?
Just keep being myself. I'm not really the vocal guy, but if you're doing something wrong, I'm going to tell you I want you to play the game the right way. But I'm still going to treat everybody the same way. I'm going to treat a freshman the same way as a senior or junior. I don't care if you've been here for 3 years and started all 3 years or this is your first year. Everybody gets a chance. Just keep competing. You're not handed anything to you. You got to keep competing, and this team's we have a goal, and just keep those in mind.
Talk to Mo about the natty?
Yeah, that's a once-in-a-lifetime thing, maybe. I mean, he went to go meet the president. That's special for him and the football team, and they deserve it. I mean, they kind of proved themselves this year, and I mean, that's our goal. I mean, we want to win a national championship, but we got to take it one day at a time.
Sorry if you could ask this, but has Antoine given you any advice about the number 8 and everything?
Yeah, we talked. We were hitting a bunch during this break, taking fly balls together, and he just said, just keep doing my thing. Just keep being myself. You don't have to do anything different, anything special. Just keep doing your thing on the field, represent LSU on and off the field, and just be a good teammate.
mentioned a lot that your speed is improved, kind of helping you on the defense, but also on the bags as well.
Yeah.
Talk about what you've done this offseason to really improve your.
When I went to the Cape this summer, one of my things I wanted to do that I haven't really done here is get the chance to steal bags, and I think I was like 12 for 13 on stolen bags this summer. So that was one thing on my game I wanted to improve on, and I felt like I did pretty well, and hopefully I can carry that on to the season.
I guess are you adjusting from going from center field for most of the fall back to right field now? Is it kind of a lot of the same similarities to playing left?
It's kind of similar to left. It's just opposite now. It's like the balls are going a little differently, but I'm fine with whatever he wants me to do. I'm going to do whatever he wants me to do to help the team. If that's playing left or right, center, whatever he wants me to do, that's what I'm going to do.
And then just kind of getting your reaction. You were named the preseason All-American.
Yeah.
Yesterday. Just what is that?
I mean, that's a cool honor, but at the end of the day, preseason doesn't really mean anything. It's whatever you do during the season and whatever you finish. So I'm not really worried about that. I just want to help this team out and get us ready for February 14th.
Speaking of helping, how are you going to help the rest of the other position players just get acclimated to, succeeding at the plate and just being productive people defensively?
Yeah, I think we got a good group of veterans here, and we also got Eddie Smith, and just telling them it's one day at a time. Just keep competing every day, working your butt off, and everything's gonna happen for a reason. Everything's gonna go into place. You don't have to do anything special here. You're here because you're really good, and now you just gotta take a deep breath and have fun and let it go.
What do you guys need to do collectively as a team in the next few weeks to be ready for opening day?
Just keep competing and taking it one day at a time. Don't try to do anything special to earn your way into the lineup or try to wow the coaches. Just keep doing you, and everything's gonna fall into place. And let's take every day one at a time. Worry about February 14th and not Omaha or SEC or whatever. Just February 14th against Indiana.
I noticed you wearing the white Jordans instead of the purple Nike cleats. Are we going to see some more personal shoes this season?
Yeah, I got a few personal shoes. Shoes are kind of one of my things I love. I probably have over 100 pairs of shoes, so I love shoes. And I don't know. I'm gonna rock some more.
Yeah. Do you feel you play differently whenever you wear your own pairs?
No, it's not flashy or anything like that. It's just me. I love shoes, and I love how they look and how they feel. So I'm just kind of a shoe geek.
Yeah. And lastly, does the weather ever determine what pair you wear? Like you want to save some pairs for a
No.
dry day?
One of the things we talk about here is we never talk about the weather. It's always a perfect day if we can play. So I'm not going to do anything different if it's a rainy day or it's hot. I'm going to wear whatever shoes I was going to wear with those uniforms.
All right, thank